Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Just wanted to start it off. This is how I wake up every morning with Milo in his mom's spot because she goes to work and I go to bed. I just wanted to go over the TLX today, and so I'm just going to do a walk around in the daytime to get a better view, and then maybe do a couple revs, and then next video will be a little more exciting with driving and explaining how the car works and sound system and all that good stuff. So anyways, here goes. We're gonna wrap this all the wood grain and carbon fiber, and we were gonna do a window tint and chrome delete, and I was gonna delete this chrome here. I was gonna black out the badges. We were gonna put some nice 18s on here, lightweight rims, and then I was either gonna wrap the grill or buy the grill. You can buy the grills now that they come retrofitted with the new grill in them, so they look 10 times better. Instead of doing all that, we decided to do this. Upgrade to the Aspec. This is the 17 or 15 to 17. As you can see, doesn't have that nice rear bumper. You can also swap out the Aspec bumper on these though, if you want to. And yeah, the Aspec just all around looks so much better. I love the way those muffler tips look, even though they're not quads. Interior of the 17 in the rear. No heated rear. No speaker in the door. And then you got your Alcantara leather, heated rear seats. And then this has the ELS system, so this has the speaker in the door there. Alcantara on the doors as well. This is the interior of the 17. It's nice, but all that wood grain I'm not a fan of. And then you got the Aspec, which is absolutely stunning interior. The ambient lighting, the Aspec wheel, heated steering wheel on this one. Alcantara on the door as well. Then you got your few more options. This is the interior of the 17 for the speedometer and stuff. I'm just going through the modes here. And then the Aspec, you got the red red lining where through the RPMs, not like the other one. And the touch on this one, on the 17, is a lot slower responding on the 15 to 17s. As you can see here, on the 18 and up, it's almost instant. No delay. Way better car overall, in my opinion. So, just this alone, like all the little details, just it looks and feels a little more well built than the 17. So, keep in mind it was the base model 17. So if you do have the top model, then it's probably going to be just as good. It'll have all this same stuff. So, except for the rear touchless doors, the keyless entry on the rear doors is a pretty cool feature. So, but it's just all the little details, like all the stitching here and the seats. It's just so much nicer. These seats, on the other hand, are not comfortable at all. They are really stiff. Now, the 17 was pretty comfy compared to this, and the 4th gen obviously is way comfier, way cushionier seats, I guess you could say. So, but I am going to do a video comparison, like a good one. Not like the last one I did where I just compared the speedometer and said that this car was junk, because it's really not. It's an amazing car. Good if you want an automatic and you don't care about manual, then in my opinion, this, like, Honda automatics and Acura automatics are known to be garbage anyway. So if you get an automatic, you gotta know that. Well guys, hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad, but here it is, all washed up, daytime video. How can you not like the look of these things? First gen TLX, they aim downwards, and these are actually in there at least. But so the Aspec comes with 19s, 19-inch. Got some X-Ice on there for winners. I love that Aspec kit too. So glad they actually finally offered like a blacked out package and stopped making them look so old manish. If you look like at a base model of these, they still got all the chrome around everything and they look not good. Not as good, but obviously once you start blacking it out, it looks amazing. I actually love the look of these. Every time I see one, I'm like, wow, it's such a nice car. And then girlfriend went and got one, so now I get the opportunity to drive it. I love the way the hood is when you're driving. It just looks so aggressive. And those lights are so distinctive. You can definitely tell when there's a TLX coming behind you. I'm not sure if the normal 18s have this or that orange LED around, or is that just the Aspec? I actually like the copper trim around the grille. She doesn't. I was gonna get like the same color rims on it, but she wants black rims, so we'll be getting some lightweight rims on this. So that's pretty much the only performance mod we're gonna do, unless the channel for some reason just blows up and I can afford to make her payments. She said if I make the payments, then I can mod it. But until then, I told her I'm just gonna buy the window tint and rims, and that's about it. Probably throw a K&N drop-in filter in there, and yeah, so this is it. This is about 10 grand more than the silver one that I showed in the video, but it's definitely worth it. This actually has a touchless rear door, so you don't even have to unlock the door from the rear. You can unlock all the doors just by touching the back and then clicking this. So if you don't have that on your car, then you're probably not going to realize what you're missing. But now that I've had that touchless key, it drives me nuts when I have to take out my key out of my pocket. So I do want to get some puddle lights for it. These are just the dim ones. You got your soft touch leather. I'm not a car reviewer, so I'm not gonna, there's plenty of reviews on these and explaining every little detail, but this is the, I think there's 3 Aspec trim levels. This is the second trim level. So the third top one has a wireless cell phone charger here and cooled seats, and I think that's the only addition to the, oh, and 360 camera and front view camera and sensors in the front, I think. So other than that, I think this has everything that the top one has. Lights here aren't LEDs. On the 4th gen they are, but I'm going to do a comparison, side by side comparison on the 4th gen compared to this. I know I kind of did a little crappy one, I think it was like last year, but I just did the speedometer comparison, and obviously the 4th gen manual is faster, but with an auto, I believe these are faster than the 4th gen autos. So if you don't believe me, get a draggy and shut me up and post your times. I got to shine these up a bit. They are getting a little dull compared to the back ones, as you can see, so no big deal, but really good shape. So this is a 2018 Aspec. It has about 40,000 kilometers on it, and it was 32 grand plus tax, and they actually had a financing of 1.99 on a used, so we really got a good deal technically. If you go look at US prices versus Canadian prices on cars are always so much more expensive. So if you're American and you think that's a high price, well, it's because we're in Canada, so cars are more expensive here. These headlights are actually more of like a bluish tint to them, but in the video it's not going to look like that. So it does look even better in person. I'm sure you guys have seen these driving around before, so I love the look of these. Like, I almost want to get one just to see, so I can beat on it, because she's not going to let me drive it how I want to. So I'm not sure how the 9-speeds are going to hold up long term, because they're still new, and I'm not sure how they hold up to high horsepower. But the 6-speed auto actually cuts out 120 miles an hour no matter what you do. So that kind of sucks and it's kind of disappointing. So hopefully this one doesn't do that. I haven't tried the top speed yet, but I believe it's around 135 miles an hour. So anyways, let's get a nice little thumbnail here. I love this car. Like, I love the look of it. Performance, it's all right. I mean, really good on gas, very good on gas actually. On the highway doing like 140 kilometers, I don't know what that is in miles, but you can get way better gas mileage than the TL. It's only revving at like 1700 at 140 kilometers. So now if these came manual, oh, I would so trade in the 4th gen for this, but they don't. So unfortunately, it's just the auto. And I don't know if you could swap the transmission from the 4th gen into here, because that would be pretty sweet, but I think that'd be pretty difficult to do. And you're just for the power difference, there's not really a difference. Actually, the 4th gen's more powerful. It's got 305 horse. So, but the J35 is a stronger engine, can't argue that, but 3.7 is definitely more powerful. So rims, window tint, K&N drop-in filter, puddle lights, and maybe a couple races. People want to see this run the 4th gen, but it's just not really a race. Maybe if I was stock, it would be a lot better race. Now that I'm full exhaust K-tuner, this thing is not gonna keep up with the 4th gen. So it's her car, so we'll just get it looking nice, and it'll be a good reliable daily for when my TL breaks. As you can tell, sounds way better on the inside. They got some fake noise pumping through the speakers, I think, but this is pretty much what the engine, that's what the engine sounds like. Like, if you put an intake, that's pretty similar. So it's not really a fake noise, it's more like amplified in my opinion. So sounds really good, looks really good. I just wish the transmission was really good. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. Feel free to comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.